certainly in possession. Although a lot of the possession was in front of us, and I thought our shape was comfortable, besides probably one or two moments when they've hit the bar with a strike, and I think they hit the bar again. Disappointed in my team that when we won the ball back we didn't keep it well enough in the first half, and we were just happy in our shape, but I felt like we were hanging on a little bit in the opening 45. But you know, after what we'd been through in midweek, we asked as the game plan, could we be at least level at half time. So in terms of the scoreline, we were satisfied at half time. We asked the players to have more courage on the ball, in possession, make passes, ask more questions of Celtic, and I thought second 45 we made it a contest. I thought we were much better. We had one or two decent openings, one with Morelos with a shot that got saved, and one with James where, you know, we expect him to maybe work the keeper a bit more. So yeah, disappointed in the result, but second half a lot more pleased with my team.
You seem to be really angry at the build up to the Celtic goal in terms of the foul on Jack.
For me it's a foul. For me it's a foul, and it's also a foul for the fourth official. He's shouting down his mic, foul, foul, foul. The referee in the middle has ignored that advice. But for me, it's a blatant foul. He swept his legs. Jacko done well to get himself in between the man and the ball. And for me, it's a clear foul.
You spoke to the referee afterwards?
Yeah.
What was he saying to that?
He disagreed. He doesn't think it's a foul. I think when he sees it, he hadn't seen the incident, but I think when he sees it, I think he'll change his mind, because for me, it's a blatant foul.
You've seen it again as well, Stephen?
I've seen it again, yeah, 5 times. For me, it's a foul.
What's the sort of been positive you take from this game then, looking forward, not still the result?
I think it's difficult to take positives from this game because we just lost. But, you know, we're together 12, 14 weeks. We've had a lot of hurdles, a lot of challenges, and the players have given me absolutely anything, so I can't be too critical of them. We played against a team today that have been together for 2 years, but even prior to that, you know, they've got a lot more experience than this new group of players that we're working with. They know how to win. We know they're a good team here. We know they were going to have periods of possession, but I've seen enough today. To feel if we can get bodies back, get new signings up to speed. I believe we can be a match for Celtic, certainly in the next fixture. I think Rangers have been blew away in previous derby games, completely annihilated in scorelines that are not acceptable. I'm not saying 1-0 is acceptable, but I've seen enough today that we're working in the right direction. And I've seen enough today that, you know, with some more improvements and training time on the field to drill them and improve and grow, I believe down the line we're moving in the right direction to close it.
How much impact did Thursday night's match have?
It's difficult to say. Look, I can sit here and make excuses. At the end of the day, I'm not really one who'd like to miss excuses. They played Thursday night as well. Of course, we were miles away, but we actually finished the game really strong and in a decent place with energy, and we were making passes and getting in down the sides. I think it'd be a cheap one from me to say, oh, it was because of Thursday night. But of course, going into these games, you prefer the full week to drill and work on it, and you know, 48 hours is not enough. One session is not enough.
Stephen, in your experience, would the referee tend to act on that fourth official's advice?
Well, why are they there? Say, for example, we're talking about a red card incident for them or for us, and the fourth official saying it's a red. I think he'd come over, speak to him, and take the advice. Now, if he did and we were in the wrong and one of my men gets sent off, I'd look at it and I'd say it's a red card. But he hasn't come over to chat about it, but he shouted, I mean, look back at the cameras, I'm sure you'll see it on Match of the Day, he's shouting foul, foul, foul. A few minutes later, maybe 5-6 minutes later, another foul that happened on us, the fourth official shouting foul, 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 and we don't get that one either.
In that respect, would you have had no complaints if Alan McGregor was sent off in
No.
the first half?
No.
What did you make of that?
I think he's lashed out.
Will you speak to him about that? It's something you've been keeping.
Of course I will, yeah, of course I will, yeah, I'll speak to him about it, yeah, of course I will. Look, I'm honest, what I see, I'll tell you what I see. I'm not gonna, if something's blatant, it's blatant, but for me, you know, we've missed one there.
Would you expect retrospective action potentially?
I can't control them decisions, to be honest.
Steve, did managing in this game for the first time live up to all your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the atmosphere's good. I was very excited, you know, I've enjoyed the experience. You know, I'll evaluate my own performance see what we thought we'd done well, see what we thought we maybe should have done a little bit different, and I'll try and improve as well. But you know, I felt second half we gave a real good account of ourselves. First half, I don't think we had enough players out there that wanted to keep the ball and rest on the ball. We kept giving it back to Celtic, and then, you know, if you keep giving the ball back to good teams, you're going to be under a lot of pressure.
After the incident with Jack and Roger, there was still a lot for Celtic to do to get the goal.
Yeah,
Should have done better.
yeah, I'll look at that. I'll look at that. Listen, after the incidents, they've gone on a great counter-attack and scored a good goal. If there was no foul in the incident, you know, I'll hold my hand up here and say we got cut up by a good team and it was a fantastic goal. Congratulations, but surely you can understand my frustrations that it's a clear foul.
Steve, reports suggesting that you're about to sign Gavin McCauley. Can you develop into that?
I hope that's going to be the case, yeah.
Relatively soon, I'm expecting like days.
Well, there's no major rush on it, but yeah, the quicker we can get him in, obviously, the better. But he's being called up to the Northern Ireland international squad, so we won't see him for a couple of weeks, but we're hoping that'll happen in the near future.
Would that deal be the last one that you do? You still?
Yeah, that'll be the last one.
This break now, it's your first break, your first chance to breathe really. How do you assess?
I think we've done ever so well. Obviously Thursday night was a big moment, the first thing we could achieve together as a team. You know, coming here today and getting the right result, it would have been the perfect start in terms of staff and the players becoming a group. It's a setback today in terms of the result, but now it's about really, you know, praising the players for the run of games they've been on and what they've achieved so far, and now we need to go on another run of games. You know, the fixture schedule's a little bit kinder after the break, and we need to go on another run of games. That's what competing at the top's about, and that's what achieving things is about. You learn from your setbacks, you take them on the chin even though they hurt, and you move on and try and improve. That's me as well as the players.
It's 5 points from first 12. Was that disappointment or an accurate reflection, or?
I think in the main it's disappointing. If you just sit there and think 5 out of 12 for a club like Rangers, it's disappointing. But if you look at the fixtures, what we had to face in terms of being a brand new group of staff, a brand new group of players, you know, Aberdeen away, Motherwell away, Celtic away in your first 4, away to Kilmarnock, sandwiched in the middle of that, and then 8 Europa League games with travel in that short space of time. I'm well pleased where we are right now. Of course, we've got to try and make the points up where we've gone wrong, but I believe the next time this derby comes around, we'll be better, we'll be more used to each other, and hopefully we're still in a good place to go and try and make up for the points we've lost today.
Thanks,
lads.
The goal, Stephen, would you expect an explanation on why what happened?
I won't see that referee now. I've already spoke to him. We had a decent chat. I've said my piece, and I hope next time I see him and we have a little chat about it, he understands he's made a mistake. Okay. Cheers.